Hey guys, it's ShopMissA Saturday and I've got a makeup and accessory haul. First, just a quick and dirty overview of ShopMissA. So ShopMissA is a $1 website. Everything is $1 except for the things that they sell in sets, like 10 packs of brushes or multi-packs of lashes and things like that. Those are usually at discount. They also have foundations for their lockets and charm bracelets. So those are $5 and then the charms are $1 a piece or $1 for 2 or 3. In 2012 or so, ShopMissA used to operate as MissA stores, and then they opened as ShopMissA.com in 2013 or so. They were online only until 2016 when their first brick and mortar store opened in Grapevine Mills Mall in Dallas, Texas. Which brings us to the present. They currently ship internationally, not everywhere, but a lot of places. If you check online, then you can see for sure whether they offer shipping to your country. Shipping is a flat rate of $3.95 within the US. Then there's a sliding scale, which is like $6.95 to $20 throughout, the places they ship internationally. They sell everything from stationery to makeup, hair accessories, jewelry, sunglasses, scarves, socks, panties, and more. So everything. This haul is mostly going to focus on accessories like jewelry and scarves and makeup. First, we'll start with the accessories. First up, I got a couple makeup bags and clutches. This is a wristlet with a bunch of owls on it. It's kind of an 80s design on a beige background. They offered it in lots of different colors, but this is the one I liked the most. This is an AOA brush, just to give you an idea of the scale. And then it has a little wristlet as well, so you could use it as a clutch if you wanted to. It's kind of like a canvas, and this is a coated material on the inside, so it'll be easy enough to wipe clean. I also got this bag. This is another one of the canvas bags. This one's by AOA Studio, and these released pretty recently. This is the one I like the best because this is a canvas material, so this design, since it's so utilitarian and kind of military and spare, I think fits the medium the best. That same AOA brush. You can see it's almost as tall, and it's just a little bit wider. I also got a bunch of infinity scarves. This is one of the jersey scarves. This one is khaki. It's kind of a greenish gray. And that's a jersey knit. I got a couple of those, well, a lot of those. And I got doubles of some of them because I thought I would use them as a turban to dry my hair. I figured they'd be better than a terry cloth towel. The jersey scarves come in up to 2 color designs. So either heather, stripes, stars, crosses, things like that have up to 2 colors per design, so a little bit simpler. And those are stretchy, so they hang a bit lower. Doubled up though, they do hit right at the bust line. You can wear them either long, just one loop, or you can double them over. You can wear them as a bolero, as a turban like I said, or a head wrap, or in lots of other ways. I'll go ahead and insert a visual of multiple ways that you can wear a scarf. They also had a chiffon-like fabric, and those have much more intricate designs. Again, they hang pretty long and double up to meet right about at the bust line. Since they're not as stretchy, they don't have quite as many alternative uses, but they are still very good quality for $1. I purchased a bunch of those. I'll just show you guys quickly what different patterns I got. And like the jersey scarves, they come packaged in this cellophane bag. Definitely worth $1. I don't really need any more of them, but I'll probably pick up more if I see them. I also got some necklaces. This is from the A-List. You see, it hits right at a good spot, like if you've got a V-neck or a traditional crew. I think the quality on these is actually pretty good for $1, and each one of these comes with matching earrings. I also got some faux septum rings from the site. As you can see, I'm wearing one. This one came in a 2-pack, and it's an antique silver finish. They also had this in antiqued gold. It's definitely my favorite design that they've had on the site. The only thing I'll say about these is that they seem to be a little wide. And there's no way, because of how well they're made, for you to like pinch them tight or closed unless you used pliers or something. So they constantly feel like they're going to fall out of my nose, and I bet they would if I didn't constantly push them back up into place. I also got a bunch of multi-packs of earrings, like 6 packs, 12 packs, all for $1. And what I really like about those is when they come with those studs, they typically are really dainty. I think the smaller the earrings are, the less they look like costume jewelry. Here's a look at some of those. And just like most of the accessories and things I get, I got multiple different finishes just to have options. In addition to those things, I got some rings. And I've really gotten used to using ShopMissA rings in place of my wedding set. They're so cheap. I throw on like a clear spray or a top coat of nail polish. The only thing I'll say is that these rings don't come in traditional US sizes, so if you were a size 7, I believe that you need to order a size 18. So in the order notes section, before you click through and finish on your cart, there's a little comment box. just say please send rings in size 18. And that way you can be sure that you're getting only the size that you want. If you don't specify, they'll send you whatever. Okay, I think that is it for accessories. We also have head wraps like this one that I'm wearing that you can order. They kind of look like a tube and they can be worn like over your face if you're a biker or if you're like Leo DiCaprio at Coachella. And they're available in a ton of different designs and colors, so really highly recommend those. They also sell them at Dollar Tree. Okay, so makeup. Let's start with makeup tools. And first of all, this nail polish that I'm wearing is Clean Color Wild City over a peel-off nail polish, like a cheap peel-off, because this is a glittery one. This is one coat. Okay, so starting with makeup tools, I got a bunch of AOA Wonder Blenders in black, purple, and pink. They also have this ovoid hourglass teardroppy thing, and I got that one as well. I've been using a pink one for a while. This one is bone dry but dirty. It's held up pretty well. I've been using it for about a month now. Washed it at least twice a week since then, and I washed it before I started using it twice. And it's still holding up pretty well. There is a max order of 5 per color per style of those, if you're wondering. Most of the products on the site don't have a cap, but I'll let you know where there are restrictions. Also got this AOA brush set. This is one of the products that's $10. It is 10 brushes plus a vegan brush roll. The brushes are all synthetic, and that is $10, so the brush roll essentially is free. It comes all wrapped up like this. I did change the pack. They each had little plastic sleeves, and I took those out because I didn't think it'd be as easy to see. So here's a look at each brush in the set, and just follow the indicator to see which brush is which. E101 Flat Top Precision Brush. This is used to apply and stipple concealer onto blemishes and imperfections. E102 Flat Angled Precision Brush. Apply concealer to nose and eye areas. E103 Angled Precision Brush. Precise contouring around the nose and cheeks. E104 Round Precision Brush. Apply eyeshadow primer or cream shadows all over the lid. E105 Pointed Precision Brush. Apply concealer to under eye and define brow bone and lips. F1 Flat Top Brush. Apply and buff foundation to large areas of the face. F2 Flat Angled Brush. Apply and blend foundation to hard to reach areas of the face. F3 Angled Brush. Apply and buff cream, blush, or bronzer on cheeks. F4 Round Brush. Buff powder and mineral foundation to face. F5 Pointed Brush. Blend concealer around the eye and contours of the face. AOA Studio also makes and sells on ShopMissA a brush cleaning egg, so I went ahead and picked one up in black and one in pink. The package includes instructions. You may notice that some of the AOA products are marked made in PRC, just a fancy way of saying the People's Republic of China. These are made of some kind of a flexible silicone-like substance. There's an opening in the bottom, you just stick your fingers in and then pump the cleansing soap directly onto the grooves. Wet your brushes, clean them off, rinse them off, and then it's supposed to make pretty short work of getting the grime that's deeply embedded in the bristles without getting water all up in the ferrule of your brush. If you watch Emily Noel's recent brush cleaning video, she actually features this product and goes over how she uses it to clean her brushes. Pretty thorough tutorial. I picked up the e.l.f. travel mirror. They had it for 50 cents on the e.l.f. website recently. Got a couple other brushes and implements, so I picked up some more of these Clean Color eyebrow razors. These are some of my favorites because they're easier to travel with since they fold up into themselves, and thus you will not slice your finger open trying to get it out of your makeup bag blindly. I also picked up some of these $1 e.l.f. Essential line products. First off, I grabbed another pair of tweezers, and I got 4 brushes. The blending eye brush, defining eye brush, eye crease brush, and smudge brush. From Clean Color, I got the number 12, which is thin but long, and the number 75s, which are bottom lashes. And from Cara, I picked up the 2 that I typically wear the most, which are the DWs, the Demi Wispies, and the WSPs, the Wispies. They do offer these at a price break from time to time. I also picked up a bunch of facial masks, none of which are sheet masks. I decided to get some of these other ones because I've been curious about bubble masks, and they've got these peach oxygen and oatmeal oxygen bubble masks. But I'd give them a try before I splurge on something else. If I can't stand the sensation, then there's no point. And the cool thing about these 2 in particular is that they are 2 treatments in one package. So when you're buying this for $1, you're actually getting 2 for $1. And then I also picked up the Vitamin E and Coconut to try, and those are also from Beauty Treats. So recently I picked up some of the Clean Color Brow Pomades to try. I got 3 different shades that I thought might work for me. Deep Brown, which is kind of a warm milk chocolate brown. Espresso, which is more of a cool dark chocolate. And Ebony, which is a blackened brown. I got some of the Clean Color retractable eyebrow pencils. It's a retractable pencil on one side and a spoolie on the other. And I got that in 3 colors as well. They are medium brown, dark brown, and black. And I also got the Sante Eyebrow Designer. It's the same kind of concept with a retractable pencil on one side and a spoolie on the other, except these have a chiseled tip, which I think is supposed to give you more precision. And I got 2 shades, dark brown and black. I also picked up the Sante Brow Gel Mascara in dark brown, which is number 4. Looks like it's going to be a better match for some of the warmer, lighter brown tones, like a medium brunette brown, versus an almost black brown like what I use. But we'll see how it goes. It's got really good reviews for longevity. Okay, last thing in this little bag of tricks is the Clean Color Matte Eyeshadow Primer, which I have tried, and it works really well. I went back and got a backup, and here's what that one looks like swatched. So as far as I'm concerned, this is the best deal going on eyeshadow primer. It's $1, it's 0.63 fluid ounces. That is over half of an ounce of product. It really does help eyeshadows to adhere to the skin and to stay all day. And although it does have a white cast, it does not have a ton of pigmentation, so it's just going to do a good job of evening out the complexion, especially if you have fairer skin, so that you have an even base. Could even possibly skip concealer on the lid. Definitely would recommend purchasing this. Okay, makeup. So let's start with concealers. I got a big old bag of concealers to try. From Sante, I got the 2-in-1 concealer and foundation. These look a lot like the LA Girl Pro Conceal, but the Pro Conceal has this brush head, while the Sante 2-in-1 concealer and foundation has a doe foot applicator. I have swatched them. I'll go ahead and insert a pic. And then here's a swatch of number 7 Beige, which is very yellow, so I love it for brightening. It's got pretty decent coverage. It's not super greasy. I don't love the coverage as a concealer, but I think it's really good for brightening, which is what I've been using number 7 Beige for. And if you're curious, here's a comparison of the Sante Fawn and Beautiful Bronze versus LA Girls Fawn and Beautiful Bronze. As you see, they're not a match. These two are better matches for each other, although of course the names don't match. From Sante, I also got the Super Smooth Concealer and the Super Blendable Concealer, both in retractable stick format. I also got some Clean Color White Lies concealer sticks in white and orange, as well as the Clean Color Morning Confession Eye Roll-On Concealer in Warm Cafe. I also picked up the Amuse 3-in-1 foundation stick in the shade Pecan, which I believe was either the last or the penultimate shade in the collection. Got this one because it looked like it was yellower leaning than some of the other ones that looked deeper. It's going to hold the stick right up to my skin. But as you can see when I swatch it, it's more of a true beige. I'm really not 100% sure how I feel about it based on the coverage or the finish, or that the shade did like a total fake out once I swatched it, but I don't know. Women of color, if you're like a truly topaz, Revlon nearly naked, caramel-ish, medium brown with golden undertones, this is not a foundation shade match for you. And the coverage is truly nothing exceptional. Okay, got some foundations. First I got the Clean Color True Self Luminous Moisturizing Foundation in shade number 4 Nude and number 6 Honey. It does have a pump top, so that's honey. Not too bad, maybe a little bit orange. And that one is nude. It looks almost the same in the camera and to the eye. I also picked up the Amuse Flawless Liquid Foundation in the shades 5 Natural Tan and 6 Toast. Oh, here they are, 1.05 fluid ounces. So here's 5 Natural Tan. And here is 6 Toast. more Alexis Jada than Makeup Shayla. So these are the last two foundations I got, both from Santé. One is the Santé Liquid Foundation here in this black tube. It is 1.2 ounces and it's shade number 6. And I also got the Santé Aqua Stylish Silky Milk Foundation. That is this burgundy tube. Got an SPF of 20. It's 1.2 ounces and this is shade number 12. So here's the Santé Liquid Foundation in shade 6. Oh, and it has a little foil top thingy. That's nice. Safety sealed. That's number 6. It actually feels really nice. But again, that's too light. And then here is shade 12 in the Santé Aqua Stylish Silky Milk. Feels nice. That's pretty perfect. So hey, we got a winner. And this swatch still going nowhere. Alright, so that's it for foundations. Let's look at pressed powders. Actually already opened and swatched 2 of these. This is the Malibu Glitz Smooth Definition Pressed Powder Healthy and Natural Skin Tone. I got the shades 2, 4, and 6. And they've all got this embossed floral design. So it's 2, which is honey, 4, which is buff, and then 6, which is medium. So here is 2. That's honey. Here's 4. And that's buff. We'll go ahead and open medium. It comes with a little powder proof. Okay. Here is medium. That's number 6, medium. So I don't think I understand the numbering system. This one is the closest shade match. This one just looks a little bit too peach leaning. But these two work for setting highlight and for basically being a skin color match. Just a little orange. Here's the ingredients. I picked up one of the Santé Sun-Kissed Mineral Formula blushes some months ago and it came broken. That was number 7. This one. It came just like this. And I decided to swatch it before I threw it away and ended up really loving it, so I went back and got all the other ones that I could, and I'll show you all those colors. And let me show you a swatch of this one. This is number 8. Really love these because they're very pigmented. They've got kind of light and sheen to them, but they're not sparkly. They're just beautiful. I have got 6 of the 8, so I've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And right now I believe they only have 5, 6, 7, and 8 listed as available on the site, and only 8 is in stock. So I recommend picking it up if you can. I also got this Amuse blush, and this is in shade number 1. It does come with a little mirror. It's not quite as buttery as the last one. It's got great pigment. It'd make a hell of an eyeshadow for sure. So again, that's the Amuse Pretty in Pink blush in shade number 1. I also got the Amuse Beauty blush, and this is shade number 3. This one does have a brush and a mirror. It's pretty firm. It's not super buttery. It's also got a very strong rose scent, so if that's something that's off-putting to you, you probably won't like that one. I also got the Santé Blush Me Lightweight and Blendable Blush. This is in shade number 3, Harmony. It comes with a little brush and mirror. These two shades look pretty similar on camera, but this is a lot dustier in real life than this one is. I also picked up the Amuse Beauty Blush Quads. This is number 1. And it comes with a nice big mirror on the back. Number 1 is called Pinks. Those are all pretty buttery, maybe a little bit powdery but not chalky, and very pigmented. I also picked up these BR blushes and bronzers. However, I did see that these have some overspray here. I got this set of Princessa Mineralized Blush Trios. These are numbers 1 through 4. The way they open is kind of cool. These are my little eyebrow scissors I got from ShopMissA. So you slide this up and then pull it back like this. Has a little protective plastic sheet. And then here's just quick swatches of number 1, number 2, and number 3. So there is 1, 2, and 3. All pretty nice shades. This one's a little close to my tone though, so I don't know if it would even stand out as a blush. The formula's a little bit soft, so I probably picked up more than I needed to. But it does blend nicely. It's got a little bit of sheen. So not too bad, 3 for $1. And again, that eyebrow gel is still hanging in there. These are actually, in spite of the size, single eyeshadows. These are by GOV. This is the GOV Magic Finish Cooked Powder. This is shade number 3, and this is number 4. I'll show you all 4 of them. Actually using shade number 4 today as a highlight, like here, 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 all over. Here's number 3. It's a little dry, but not too crazy. And it swatches amazingly, and this is dry. You can also swatch it wet. Here's number 4. Again, this is not a highlighter, despite the pan size. This is an eyeshadow. Yeah, you really do not need to pick up a ton of product. So these are great. These are some of the products that I would consider to be must-haves on the ShopMissA website. I also picked up these Sante Party Look and Smoky Eyes 6-pan palettes. They look a little bit like some other ones by Profusion. I believe NYX also has one. I'll insert some images. And I will show you guys some swatches. These are the Clean Color Loveville Matte and Shimmer palettes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can see number 2, which is called Alluring Touch, has a little bit of the Melt Radioactive Stack color story. Not super pigmented, and they're a little bit powdery, but they behave a lot better if you're using the Clean Color Matte Eyeshadow Primer. I got all 4 of the American Icon eyeshadow palettes, mostly because I wanted to try their glitters. And you can see from the packaging they look a little bit like the Illamasqua Cinched Rhombus. I also ordered these Sante Shimmer Eyeshadow Sticks. These are retractable, but they are not transfer proof. So these are good for a little bit of middle of the lid shimmer. And the colors really are beautiful. I'll show you guys some hand swatches. Okay, and the last shadows that I picked up are the Sante Silky Touch 6 shadow palettes. I got this one first. This is number 2, and then I went back and got the rest. So I'll go ahead and show you this one swatched. And these really are silky. They're super buttery. They have like no fallout when you do hand swatches. I have no idea how they perform on the eyes yet, but they're really nice. These are some of the best shadows that I've got from that site. So this is another one that I would highly recommend. if you are in the market for such things. Okay, so last up, lip stuff. And if you're curious, I am wearing a Clean Color liquid eyeliner. This is a glitter liner in the shade Midnight Blue, which I got from ShopMissA, and they no longer sell it. I don't think Clean Color sells it either. So lip stuff, I went ahead and grabbed all 24 of the new Clean Color Madly Matte liquid lipsticks. And I did some random swatches. I'll be sure to come back and do a full Swatch Sunday with all of these, but be sure to check out my Instagram if you'd like to see these shades swatched. And I'll insert some random swatches as well. I also grabbed some of these Amuse long-lasting matte lip glosses. These are the shades number 7 Lava Red, number 9 Coral Queen, and number 10 Purple Love. I'll go ahead and swatch Lava Red. That actually feels really good. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the other two. It smells like a mixture between perfume and grape soda. So I don't know. It's got the number on the bottom but no name. This is number 9 Coral Queen, and this one is number 10 Purple Love. Based on the hand swatch, it's one of the better formulas on the site for liquid lipsticks. I'll have to try it on and see how it does after it's set, if it's sticky or what. It does look like it has the capacity to be a little bit dry. But once it dries down, it looks like it is transfer proof, so. Okay, last thing really are these Just Color matte lip creams, which I picked up in a kit that included 8 of these lip creams plus 4 Clean Color lip liners. Some of these shades behave a little bit better than others. I'll go ahead and show you swatches those so you can see what they look like. And I definitely did like the lip liners. The only con is that they are not retractable. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out my Instagram glossary of tags.